guys, welcome back to Haley in Bloom. Today we're going to be talking about how you can figure out if someone needs to stay or be removed out of your group. First things first, this is one of the easiest parts to know if they should stay or not. Test them. I used this method, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago I used this method. I told them something traumatic that happened to me, okay? And I want to see how they would react. If someone reacts like nonchalant or just brushes it off and talks about them, they do not need to be in the group because they're only there to talk about themselves and they're only there for their enjoyment. Not for yours, not to be a lending shoulder, not because they love you or they're over the moon for you. They just care about themselves. And truth be told, they did that. When I told them that, they didn't ask me if I was okay. They didn't say nothing. If they do not ask you if you're okay or nothing, then they need to go because they do not care about you. Okay, you need to understand that because this person had the only thing they said to me was, okay, well, you want to hear about my day? And they told me that they stepped in doo-doo. And it's not funny, but I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Like, are you serious? I let them tell me about their day because I do not deny anyone a lending ear. Okay? However, I am slowly removing this person out of my life. And it's a sad thing. I know you might not want to let these people go, but they have to go if they treat you the way that they treat you. I will not allow anyone treat me that way ever again. That's why I test them. And I've known this person my whole life. We have been best friends for so long, and I had to let them go. I also let go of another best friend. That's one way you can figure out if someone needs to stay or not. If you tell them something about yourself and they point it back to them. One way. That is one way. And that person being removed out of my circle very soon. Well, they're kind of in the midst of doing it, so yes. Second thing, if you don't want to tell them something traumatic, this is more of the longer one. See how they act. Yes. If someone is full of drama, best believe they're talking drama about you. Okay? I can say that out of experience because I've had I've had acquaintances where I trusted them, you know. I'm a very trusting soul. And I was friends with them for years. I'm talking about one person. I was friends with this person for years. Best friends since I was 7. I let them go when I was 14. 7 years later. And it took me that long to figure out I need to let her go because I was young. This person was one of those people that loved drama, loved boys, could be sexually active, and I didn't want that type of person in my circle. Especially at a young age, okay? If someone is full of drama, is boy crazy, best believe, and they're talking about people to you, and they're friends with them, best believe they're talking about you behind your back. Best believe that. I had a friend, or someone I believed was a friend. I was friends with them for about a year, actually. This one wasn't even that long. But this was in school. This girl had came, and they didn't know anyone. So I was like, okay, you can sit here. I showed her the ropes around school and everything. I held her down. She was getting bullied. I helped her get out of that bully because the person that bullied them, I knew them. I helped her. Not get bullied. And you know what I get in return? Someone new comes in, and she doesn't talk to me no more, and then I come to find out she was talking about me. And about 2 months later, of course I was sad, but I was mad too, because like, I really had your back, girl. So really be careful of who you trust and not really who you help, because if I could go back in time, I would still help her. It wouldn't change. It's just I wouldn't trust her. And now let's get back to the other friend. I let her go 7 years later. This one, not the one that's talking about me. 7 years later, I let go of this one because she was boy crazy and talked about people behind their back, and I didn't want that because soon enough they would talk about you behind your back. This person had a boyfriend, and she had added him to our group. And you know, our group consisted of 3 girls, me and the 2 other girls. The other girl, the guy lied about the other girl and broke up our friendship. Fast forward, my friend at the time chose her boyfriend over me and my other friend. I'm like, okay, I'm not talking to her again. Went back, we were friends again, and believe it or not, she did the same thing again and again and again. His sister had said something disrespectful towards me, and my friend said it was my fault because I shouldn't have been calling her phone. And I'm confused because, what? I let her go. Okay, after like 7 years later, actually, 7 years later, I let her go after that. And I cried. When you let these people go, you're going to cry because you're letting them go. They were someone very important in your life, so it's not going to be easy. I've let go of, believe it or not, I've let go of what, 3 important people in my life. That best friend for about 7 to 8 years. The person I'm talking to that showed their that I told them my traumatic was from calling, they brushed it off. And the third person, someone that was a guardian, was a parental guardian of mine. I let them go as well. Those were not the easiest things to do. I cried. I was mad. So now I'm not telling you guys you're gonna let go and everything's gonna be happy, 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 and your whole world is just gonna be sunshines and rainbows. It's not gonna crumble, but you're gonna be sad. Okay? Maybe a little crack. But it will grow back. Okay? So that's one way you can do it. Tell them something about yourself, see how they react. Second, see how they act on a day-to-day basis. That's how I let go of most people. See how they treat you as well. They treat you like, I don't know, not a side piece, but like a second choice. Let them go. Because they're not for you. They will treat you second every single time. I can say that from experience. Like I said, I had a friend who did that for 7 years. And so, yes, that is one way, or 2 ways actually, to figure out if someone should be in your circle or not. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment how you thought about the video. Love ya.